Yo, Big Kish back up in here. We about to be going over how DJ Akademiks and Drake is starting to get exposed. We got fantastic hip-hop bringing us this video and this breakdown. Y'all know I'm like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Now, it seems like in this point with where we are at with the crash out of
And I will leave a link in the description. I forgot to say that, yeah.
Drake and the all-time great run of Kendrick Lamar. When it comes to the lies and deception Drake tried to feed us and everything he pretended to stand for throughout rap's most pivotal beef in decades, we are now starting to find out the full extent of what was really going on behind the scenes, and really just how far Drake was going off with the shady and horrible behaviors he was trying to pull off to beat Kendrick Lamar. And now beyond Kendrick Lamar rapping about how Drake tried to pay people to dig up information on him, how awful this could have went as it could have taken their rap beef way beyond music.
They didn't want to entertain old boy, even promising transactions in Bitcoin. Bro, how you go to somebody's hood trying to give away Bitcoin, bro? Bro, Bitcoin? That's why, look, Dot was like, I never forgive him. Because what if that money would have went into the hands of a crash dummy? Like, yeah, I know where Kendrick people at. You give me that money, I'll go do whatever. What up? Crash dummy, bro. So, yeah, you put his family in jeopardy, so I understand. No, he's not going to be at no damn Super Bowl. No.
And ultimately how this failed for Drake. What we are also starting to see is the absolute destruction of what has been Drake's last line of defense in this moment in time where everyone else has turned against him. And this involves none other than the guy who has been praised for being Drake's biggest stan and supporter throughout everything we have witnessed in none other than DJ Akademiks. And now before we get into how these two are in big trouble, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, it helps me out a ton. And so now with Ak and everything he is up to, what we are seeing with him right now centers around the fact that his relationship with Drake has taken a shift for the worse, as he has moved from a place where Ak was being sampled on Drake's very own diss tracks in this beef and was feeding the public information that would make Drake look stronger and Kendrick look weaker. Like when he was counting down the days that Kendrick Lamar went without a response to Drake, which of course aged so bad. And now with Akademiks, what is going on in this moment is that his ties to the Drake community are splitting, and this is not because Ak is all of a sudden giving Kendrick Lamar the respect he deserves, because on his lives, he is still crashing out about Kendrick and misinterpreting songs on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers to try and play off some of the horrible events that Kendrick went through or saw inflicted onto others as an absolute joke, which in of itself is a major problem, but we don't even have enough time to get into that. Because why Ak and Drake are splitting up right now is due to the fact that after pretty much being Drake's puppet and doing whatever he needed him to do in terms of the narratives and moments that he needed to put out and post all over and project in order to boost Drake's image, now for Drake, he is no longer seeing Ak as the puppet who he can manipulate like he always could, and seeing these two
Bro, Drake been dissing Ak. He be treating him like nothing, bro. You know what? I'm tired of speaking about it. I'm going to find some TikTok. I'm going to find that collage of just Drake just dissing Ak, bro. Like, yo, get away from me, bro. I can't believe this dude is still rocking out with him. I can't believe it.
Seemingly fall out and their fan base is split up is just hilarious, because when we look at the aftermath of all of the beef, despite all the attention Ak has gotten for being a pivotal part in this entire moment in time in rap and for being a voice that people always want to hear what he says, whether that's for better or for worse, because of the side Ak picked and the judgment that he has never let himself have because of it, Ak has put himself in a place where for his platform, while during the beef Drake may have needed him to premiere diss songs and keep pushing Kendrick Lamar to try and make a move that would have went against his strategy, Ak also needed Drake, because in this time in hip-hop where people really did choose sides of these rappers based on what they want this genre to look like in the future, because at the end of this all, Kendrick vs. Drake really was a beef that featured one person standing for rap's roots, while the other was representing everything wrong with the genre today. And when it comes to where the lines were drawn, Ak was on the side that disrespects hip-hop pioneers, treats all of the music so disposably today, and only wants to hear the least challenging content out there. So for a while, Ak has just had no other choice than to just embrace Drake and all of the chaos that he creates, and just overall wreak more and more havoc on the internet with it, but seemingly with where we are at now. And specifically within this time where Drake is now trying to take his label into a legal battle all over a diss track that Kendrick Lamar has made. For a quick second, Ak realized that as a hip-hop personality who owns a platform that labels value a lot to promote their artists on, and for being a person in general who is still one of the biggest names in all of the genre right now, even he couldn't fully support the idea of his idol trying to go after his opponent in a rap beef by filing papers after just losing in the eyes of the majority of the people. And so now with this, recently with some of the content Ak has made, made, which really Ak's disdain for Kendrick has still been so clear to see by witnessing such things as his reaction to Kendrick Lamar's first week's sales projections. In the midst of his rage towards Kendrick, Ak has also talked about the current situation Drake is in and has had some rarely critical words for him, as instead of just coping with whatever Drake does and pretending like it's a great move even if he deep down inside disagrees, when it comes to the predicament that Drake is in now, he said that for Drake, everything he is doing is not a good look, and that it's gonna make him look like a weak person, rapper, and just like a sore loser in general. And now ever since Ak said this, something in the air has changed between him and Drake, and all of OVO for that matter, because Drake's own fans have not just begun to turn on Ak and make fun of him for being a puppet of Drake's, which is pretty ironic, but now because of this reaction, Ak seems to be
damn, he said Drake's own fans is turning on Ak. Damn. Man, bro, give it up, bro.
Spiraling out worse than ever, which is really saying a lot. And because of this, he is now overly covering Drake and trying to flip the narrative of what he said on some level to win his trust back in Drake's eyes by diving into such random things on his streams recently, like Drake's beef with Dylan Brooks. Which again, while Ak is trying to get back in Drake's good graces by going out of his way to find relatively meaningless moments in his career that all may be alluding to something pretty inconsequential in the grand scheme of it all, like where Drake stands with a decent NBA role player, the more and more Ak has done things like this, it has put him on a spiral of trying to
I think Academics is attracted to light-skinned guys, bro. I think he got something going on with him, bro. Ain't this much glazing in the world, bro. He gotta have some type of, I think he on something. I think he might be a little, man. Cause this ain't normal right here. His behavior needs to be studied. After this dude done dish you over and over, this dude, man.
Dig up random facts about how valuable Drake has been to his label and to try and add context to why Drake is going after them the way he has in the first place. And now the best part about Ak doing all of this is that after Ak spoke against him, Drake just doesn't seem to be budging right now. And while I'm sure Drake will come back around to Ak again when it is time to use his platform for whatever narrative he is going to be trying to spread next, right now Drake seems to be punishing Ak for what he has done to him. Which the fact that that's even something I have to say is just beyond pathetic. But this really is something that is happening behind the scenes right now. And the way it's going down is all being done by Drake using his other hip-hop media giant who he uses to say whatever narrative he needs to get out there in OVO Mal, and now with Mal. Which when we look at Mal, it's also important to know that Ak has beef with him because of their beef with Joe Budden. Recently, he was making an appearance on another person's show where he was talking about Drake and seemingly slipped saying that he had some insider information about Drake, which wasn't just anything but was kinda major news, as Mal said that Drake may be performing at the halftime show for the next World Cup. And now while this all just seems to be a rumor and it's really way too early to tell if this is even true, by Mal saying this and having it make waves around the internet, based on the way we know Drake has speaking relationships with these creators and especially Mal, and how he has kept them in the loop of what he is doing when it benefits him, it really seems like here we are seeing Drake pretty much try to show Ak that if he does not always praise him and bash Kendrick Lamar and whoever else he may be up against in the future, that Drake will abandon Ak, and so will his fan base of supporters. And with this entire situation, both with Drake and Akademiks, no matter who you think is right here, which really none of them are, they are just exposing themselves for their true nature more than ever. Because in the case of Ak, while in a rare moment for him he was kinda being objective, he has now pretty much thrown away any ounce of integrity he had left to praise Drake in whichever way he possibly can. All in order so that Drake can keep Ak in a place where he can be an important person to whatever he is doing. And now for Drake's end of this, we really know more than ever that this guy plays the media outlets in this genre, and if he can, he will start to do some super petty things, like move in closer with someone like Mal, also that Ak can be villainized for being honest for once when he is talking about Drake. And I mean overall with these guys, at this point we can see that when it comes to the spokespeople that are trying to do whatever they can to make Drake look good, just as we have seen Kendrick Lamar rap about over and over again, they really are compromised more than ever, because with their dedication towards Drake, it isn't even like someone such as Ak at this point is just a massive Drake fan, and that's why he's defending him till the end. But now, we have reached a point where no matter what, he is going to be backing this man and his every move, because pretty much what Drake has shown him and the negative backlash he got for just being a little honest, that it could cost him his power as a hip-hop media giant. Because
Academics want to do Drake laundry. He want to fold Drake boxes and his socks. He's sweating that dude way too much. This need to be studied, bro. This really got to be studied, man. The way he be looking at him, the way he be talking about him. Oh, Drake just text me. Oh, he text me. Yeah. Like, yo, if a dude could change your whole mood like that, bro, that's wild, bro. That's wild. That's wild work right there.
Because if Ak ever does praise Kendrick Lamar in a way that is not backhanded and just go against Drake once again, well, I mean, at this point, he is way too far gone to ever make Kendrick Lamar fans and genuine hip-hop heads listen to him for any other reason other than pure comedy. And so because of his failure to have any sort of journalistic integrity, Ak has really put himself in a place where no matter what, he is really trapped in the role of being Drake's puppet and now is going to face the worst things possible for it. And with this entire situation, foreseeing just how pathetic this all is, with all of these personalities crashing out together, and then ultimately having somebody like Drake, who everyone is making fun of right now, just force whoever is left in his line stay loyal to him. All in all, it's just...
Bro, listen, man. Whoever rubs shoulders with Drake, they going down, bro. We see it. Whoever rubs shoulders with Drake is going down, bro. So, and it's only just a matter of time before Acts start dwindling, bro. You just heard the man say that Drake fans is going against Act now. Bro, this is not a good look for Act. He got crumbs in his beard. He got Pop-Tart crumbs in his neck. Barbecue sauce in his ears and shit, man. Yo, man. You know he got snacks all over his desk. Where my Hennessy at?
Just showing us more than ever that whatever narratives Drake has been claiming about him having no power in the industry is an absolute lie. Because when it comes to manipulating the industry, this is really the game Drake has been playing all along. As after just running this method to this point where he has done nothing to help his actual career and reputation with any moves that he can actually strengthen his image with, such as releasing just the slightest bit of inspired or passionate music. Now Drake has reached yet another low as he has backed himself into a wall where even with his media personalities, who in the case of someone like Ak, nobody in hip-hop culture respects for the most part because of the way he just handles about everything he does. Really, with this downfall and crash out we are witnessing from Drake and all of its expanding effects, which we are seeing reach new territory worse than ever right now, Drake just can't manage to do a single thing right. And really right now, with everything he's facing, he is really panicking about where to go from here, because if you have to try and assert your power over DJ Akademiks of all people, then things are really not looking good. So now with all this said, let me know. What do you think of this situation between Drake and Academiks, and who do you think is the more pathetic person here? Now, I can't wait to hear what you have to say, and if you made it this far in the video, be sure to...
Yeah, I can't wait to hear what y'all got to say as well, man. Because this is bad. This is bad, bro. He's a grown man. I think they're around the same age. Then I heard Ak was picking on Kendrick's mother, man, about what she went through. That's crazy, bro. All to be in Drake good graces and you not in his good grace. He don't even like you, bro. I'm going to go look for those TikToks, too. I'm going to go look for those videos of Drake just dissing Ak. Like, yo, get out of here, Crowdy. Crowdy. Man, this dude, man. This is crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the video, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm gone, man. This is crazy.